A king swallows his newborn child whole, not in madness, in terror. Kronos has learned that one of his own will overthrow him, cast him into the pit beneath the world, and he will not let it happen. So each child born to him dies the moment it draws breath, swallowed before it can cry out. His wife Rhea has watched this 5 times now. When the 6th child comes, she wraps a stone in cloth and places it in his arms instead. Kronos doesn't hesitate. He gulps it down like all the rest. But the child, the one meant to be his doom, is already hidden away in a cave on Crete, alive and growing stronger. And Kronos has no idea he just swallowed the very thing he was trying to prevent. Rhea arrives at the palace before dawn, her belly heavy with the 6th child. She has learned not to look at Kronos after a birth, learned not to watch his face when he returns from the chamber where he does what he does. But this time he finds her in the corridor and pulls her close. His breath smells like iron. He tells her what the oracle said. One of his children will cast him down, will drag him screaming into the pit beneath the world, will rule in his place. He says this as though it is already fact, as though the words themselves have made it true. Then he says he will not let it happen. Not one child will grow old enough to threaten him. Not one will draw a second breath. She feels the stone in his stomach pressed against her own swollen belly, and she understands he has already swallowed 4 others. The 5th was born this morning. When the labor comes, Rhea does not call for midwives. She climbs to a cave on Crete, 9 days' journey through snow and scrub, and there, alone, she bears the child. The boy is strong, his lungs clear. She wraps him in swaddling cloth and leaves him with the nymphs who tend the sacred places, with the goat Amalthea, whose milk runs golden and thick. Then she wraps a stone in the cloth her son wore. She wraps it tight. She walks back to the palace. Kronos sits on his throne waiting, and when she places the bundle in his arms, she does not flinch. The stone is heavy. His jaws work quickly, the way they always do. He swallows it without chewing. He tells her it is done. She nods and leaves him there, his chest heaving, and she thinks, the thing you feared most just went down your throat. In the cave, the child grows in silence. The nymphs call him by no name. Names are dangerous. Names can be spoken aloud. Names can reach the wrong ears. They feed him on honey and the milk of Amalthea, and the boy grows tall and strong without son. He does not know his father. He does not know he has siblings, that 5 of them sit in the dark of Kronos' belly, still alive in the only way the swallowed can be, conscious, undigested, trapped. He does not know his own name. The cave becomes the whole world. Stone walls, the sound of water, the warmth of the goat's flank at night. He grows into manhood, knowing nothing of the prophecy, nothing of the king who waits in fear for the son he thinks he devoured. He thinks he is ordinary. He is the opposite. A visitor comes to the cave, an old man, a titan of the first age who remembers when Kronos was not yet king. He looks at the boy grown to manhood, and he speaks. He says, "Your name is Zeus. Your father is Kronos, the king who swallows his children whole. Your mother is Rhea, who risked the pit itself to save you. 5 of your siblings are still trapped in his belly, their hearts beating in the dark, waiting for someone to free them. You are that someone." The boy, Zeus, feels the knowledge hit him like a wave. It is the first time he has heard his own name said aloud. The old man leaves him there in the cave, with everything changed. Zeus sits in the dark and understands that every moment he has lived in ignorance was a moment his father lived in terror. The prophecy is real, and now he knows what he has to do. Zeus descends from the mountain. He finds his father in the throne room, and he does not announce himself. He moves fast, he is young, he is hungry, he has spent his whole life underground, and now the world is finally small enough. In some accounts, he uses cunning, forces a potion down Kronos' throat that makes the king heave and vomit. In others, he tears open the throat himself. The details vary, but the result is always the same. What Kronos swallowed comes back up. First, the stone, heavy and white, crashes onto the floor of the throne room. Then Hestia emerges, gasping. Then Demeter, her eyes wide. Hera claws her way out of the darkness that held her. Hades comes up, gasping for air he has never tasted. Poseidon, the last, dripping with the acids of his father's belly, steps onto the marble floor. 5 of them alive, 5 of them free, and Kronos on his knees, broken. Zeus does not kill his father yet. He rallies the siblings, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, and he goes to war. Some of the Titans join him. They have grown tired of Kronos' tyranny, tired of fear, and they see in Zeus something they have been waiting for. Others stand with the old king. The war lasts 10 years, and it tears the world open. Mountains crumble, the sky itself splits. But Kronos, for all his strength, cannot match a god who has grown in secret. A god with 5 siblings at his back and nothing to lose. The final blow comes in a single combat. Zeus raises his thunderbolt, an instrument he did not know he could make, that the Cyclopes gave him because he freed them, and Kronos falls. The king is not killed. Instead, he is cast down through the depths of the world, into Tartarus, the pit beneath the pit, where he will never see the sky again. His reign is finished. Zeus takes the throne. The world is new. The age of Titans ends, and the age of gods begins. And for a moment, everything is clean. But the oracle did not stop speaking when Kronos died. It whispered the same words to Zeus. One of your children will overthrow you, will cast you into the dark, will rule in your place. Zeus, king now, begins to listen. He thinks of his father's terror, and he understands something Kronos never did. The fear becomes the thing you fear. The cycle is not broken. It has only changed names.